Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Pre-Market Prep here live with me, Kaler, on Elite Trading, doing our daily due diligence, trying to figure out what's going on in the market. Yesterday, we had a few things that we figured were something that you'd maybe want to participate in when it comes to a trading idea. And we mentioned it in the group that we were going to be looking at SPY puts yesterday. It was a way to hedge our positions in the market in case we had a crash. We lightened up tremendously over the last week and a half. We've told a lot of our members that we are down to 10% of our portfolio, and the rest was in cash waiting to buy on a dip. And, sometimes you just have to understand kind of the flow of the markets and looking at different things, because there's some people that are saying, well, I'm really up today. If you look at some accounts that I'm a part of where one of our members, he and I went over some things lately, and he was in the LPI trade, the APB, and I think it was APB. I forget the other one. Drop it in the comments if you guys were trading the one that we were talking about. NBR. That's what it was. NBR. I caught myself off guard. But today, we're looking at what sections and sectors are doing well in the market because everyone else is worried about what's going down. Take a look at oil and gas related services. And even today, on a bloody red day like today, you have personal and household products are up. So why would they be up? Think about it. Clorox, Oil Dry, ODC, CHD. You have BFAM, JUPW, different stocks like that are in your personal and household product and services. And then you also have the multi-line utilities like G&E, NI. You have the AEEs of the world, oil and gas related services, EXTN, Tidewater, US Well Services, USWS. There's a lot of stocks that are doing okay today. BRG, TGLS, BRBR. So those are just dropping tickers on you all day long. Ticker time, ticker time. What do you guys got for us? What are you looking at? What are you feeling about in the market? How do you feel about this drop in the market? Did you take the SPY puts yesterday? Did you initiate that trade? Did you feel comfortable with it when you went in? And if you didn't, do you wish you would have? And then tell yourself what indicators made you have the feeling that you might have done it, but you just happened to not do it. What's up, Chase? Welcome to the crew. Thanks for stopping in, putting the wave in there. Everybody else, make sure you say hi. Drop the tickers you're looking at this morning. Let's get into what's going on in the market here. So we have the coal sector here. You're looking at the BTUs of the world. That's Peabody Energy, AMR, and I think actually, let me pull this in for you so you can see that better. But these are the sectors that are doing what they're doing. You can see everything. So it's right here in Webull. It's not any paid service that I have or anything like that. It's just for you guys to go in and show you how to do it. You just go over to the left side, right underneath your stocks button, and right above the screener, and it says markets. Click on markets, and then you can have that with the 1 day, 5 day, 1 month, and it pulls up all the different sectors. So it gives you a nice way to pull up tickers in the market and find different ideas, possibly trade ideas, and be able to give you different charts to look at. You just hit the back button, it'll pull you back here. And then you have the FOE trade down here that I was looking at. I want to just pull this up. The pre-market gainer. Up $4 in the pre-market. Might see some nice movement in this thing. So I'm excited to watch and see where it goes after the open here. We're going to have a lot of whipsaw movements after they dropped like last night. After a drop like last night, you're going to have some fun trades today. Roblox, RBLX was up after hours. Great earnings. And 63.48. They're down 53 cents. This to me is a buy. I like Roblox. I think that this is something that we've talked about for a while. I had a line here. Look at that. This is where I said, you know what? I'll buy right here. I'm glad I didn't have a position. I just had an alert telling me to take a look at it. I didn't have a position set to buy there. so I didn't lose 50 cents a share instantly. So we'll be looking at this and looking for a good clean entry. So this is where you may be wanting to get into a company at a certain level, and that looks like a solid level, but on some bad news or inflationary changes, you have catalysts in the news, whether it's what's going on right now. To me, is kind of different. It's a different scenario than we're used to. We have a lot of people that are like, oh, you'll hear about this stuff in the news. And the reason why I'm vague, I don't like to use specific stories because I don't want to like call out certain news stations or trading services. But you have a lot of people throw out these different ideas and information out there based off of things they were taught by somebody else. And the most honest opinion I can give you would be that the best way I felt that you can learn, that I feel you can learn to trade, is just to do it yourself. Get in there and learn, obviously learn some of the basic terminology would be just to familiarize yourself with things. But really the vernacular and the terminology doesn't really matter, because if you see something, it's all about pattern interpretation in my eyes, and understanding money and how mindsets work as well associated with the price. So I have to think about this stock. If I go, okay, where would I want to buy it? Well, easy. They can say, okay, I'll draw a trend line. I'd buy somewhere in this area around this line. The closer it gets to this line, I'm going to buy as it goes up. I'm going to buy, smaller portions as it goes up. Well, let's say you take this away, and then you're entering the trade on the 1 minute. Do you have any idea where to get in there? I don't. I can't see any clear path of trade in this one. 2 minutes? No. 3 minutes. Still don't see it. There we go. It's starting to make sense, but it's, to me, I bet there's a lot of spread between the bid and the ask on this one. So I would stay away from this trade. That's just instantly, the way I can see that is I notice these little dots, these little breaking points, these little tiny clusters here where there's not a really solid volume. I like to stay away from that. See, if you look over at Tesla, look at the difference in the charts. So then when I see this, when I see an entry, like yesterday, someone asked, they said, hey, do you think that Tesla is a good idea to buy Tesla long calls yesterday? And I said, it looks dangerous, and I would stay away. That's just what my opinion was. And the reason why is because I didn't have any clear sign of it taking a breather here. It didn't give you any love. It literally came right to this line that I had drawn, and it said, you know what? We don't give a shite about what you think. And it went straight down. And I'm glad that I've had that feeling, because I wanted to go long Tesla. I want to go long Tesla anytime it has a big significant pullback. But when it pulls back, baby, $50, you can't be wrong the day before. You got to be right. You can't, you just, not on an option call, not unless you have big cojones, you got big money, and you don't care. If you got a lot of money that you could have bought 100 grand worth and it got cut to 50 grand overnight, and you don't care, you're willing to just hold it. You bought a long enough expiration that you can get out of this, and you bought deep in the money when you bought, maybe. Excuse me. But I don't think so. I think there's a lot of people that got hurt. I think you're going to see a lot of people doing this, shutting their mouths. You're not going to see all the people out there talking like they were. And with us, that's what never changes here. The market going up or down does not affect me in any way to the positive or negative, unless whatever trade I'm in that moment. So the key of this is, if you want to be a day trader, if you want to be someone who's going in and just making one trade, and understanding the immediate price movements, things of that nature, that's the kind of group that we offer here with like options and understanding when to get in, in our opinion, at the most opportune moment, but it's live with us. This is something that you guys should start following us more and really asking the questions that you need to be asking. Ask the hard questions. And just so you know, Roblox, after we talked about it, is up 45 cents. It just moved up $1 since we've been talking on the show. So anybody that might have been looking at Roblox in the pre-market show jumped in right there. Way to go. I didn't. I'm talking to you. But now, going back to Tesla, what do I want to do with this chart? What do I want to do with this? I want to watch and wait and look for some slight consolidation. If I get a green bar that's going to engulf anywhere half of anything that's over half, 50% of the previous red bar, I'm going to take a small position on Tesla today, because I think you're going to get some movement. Roblox is on my radar. Tesla's on my radar. And then we got to go to over here. I really like, what was it? Before we got on this morning, there was something that just jumped out to me that was like no-brainer. G&E. Someone in our group said G&E, and I am kicking myself for not getting on the G&E with you. You have CMS, NIMC, and AEE all on that list. So write those down. G&E, or just go back and re-listen, I guess. Clorox, CLX. Come on, man. You guys are out there. We're all cleaning. Everyone's cleaning. ODC and BFAM, MSEX, and AWK all on this. The American Water. We've been talking about the water. Water. And that's it. I don't have much else. I mean, all I know is that we said, be careful, hedge your portfolio, lighten up, spies drop in, boom. I don't predict futures. I don't have a crystal ball, remember? This is not a crystal ball. But we had a feeling. We saw a top, in our opinion, needed to become in place for us. I was not comfortable buying anything. You know, I'm a buyer. I like to buy. I like to lose my money, right? Like, I like to be a person who's willing to go in and gamble. That's what I love to go in and gamble on something that has a good risk reward. But understand that comment real quick. I like to gamble on something with a good risk reward. It's always a gamble because you could lose, right? You could lose the money. You're gambling the money could be gone. If you're using options, it could just disappear. Now with shares, the likelihood of it going to zero is not likely, but you can still lose a lot. So just keep your mind strong. Look at what's going on. If your portfolio is completely thrashed today, if it's gone, jump in, grab that description, and talk with us. Or grab the link in the description. Get in the live chat. Talk with us about it. Maybe we can help make you feel a little better. So stay blessed. Stay in the green, my friends. Keep watching. Please share this video. Hit that like, subscribe. Click that bell button if you want to see when we drop our videos daily. And we appreciate you. Have a great day. See you in the live Discord. Grab that link below if you want to join us. Every day here, 9 a.m., Monday through Friday. And then live together, live chat. Over 600 members, including AI bots. I don't know how many are in there at this point, but over 600 people in there. When I hit the @everyone, that's what it says. So, all right, guys, be awesome. Smile. If you're not having a great day, turn it upside down. You know, everything's gonna be great. I'm excited. I didn't catch any fish yesterday on my fishing trip. You guys, if you saw that picture I put in the group, it was a beautiful day, but not for the fishies. But John M., if you're watching this, everybody jump in and feel free to drive out here to the house and help me move. I'm doing the moving crew. It's really more of just a giveaway at this point. We don't really need much of this stuff anymore. So if you're one of the local friends of mine that watch us, you got any kids, we're gonna be dropping off some old toys to the kids today. So let us know. Stay green, stay blessed. Watch that SPY today. Watch that Tesla. Watch Roblox.